Well, happy August to everyone. Welcome to Car Talk number 10 and with Mike DePaulo. Today, I think we should really be talking about what's happening with the shift in the market. There's been a dramatic shift since July. It's turned into more of a buyer's market than a seller's market, or a more stabilized market. And we've seen a lot of changes. Once that 1% interest rate hike hit in July, it's like all the buyers just disappeared. A lot of them are waiting for prices to drop because prices are falling. But the thing is, right now, prices are falling, but interest rates are also rising. So if you're waiting for a house to drop $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, which is a possibility, but if you wait 6 months for that to happen, you're going to end up paying 2% more in interest rates. Because I'm telling you right now, we're sitting at 5.25% right now for a 5-year fix, which from the last interest rate hikes, I know a lot of people had picked up mortgages at 1.5% variable rate, trying to lock in with those variable rates down. Those variable rates are 3.75%, so that's a huge hike for those people. But unfortunately, that's the way it worked, and it's going a lot faster than ever. So I anticipate another 2% going up in the next year. So when you think about that, you buy a $600,000, $700,000 home, you're looking at $14,000 to $20,000 more in interest per year. Over 5 years, that's $100,000 almost. Okay, so you either pay $100,000 more in interest, or you pay the price of what the house is today, which I would say that house prices have come down and are starting to stabilize. So the next 2 to 3 months are optimal times for buyers to buy and sellers to sell. It's a happy medium for both. The sellers are still getting good dollar for their money, not as much as they would have in March of this past year, but this is the way the cycle goes. So they're still getting good dollar for their homes, and the buyers are getting a good interest rate before they go up. So it works out monetarily wise. Even if they wait 6 months to save $50,000 on a home, they'll lose in the end. That buyer will lose in the end. So now is the optimal time to jump in and find those deals, because you can start putting conditions in on offers. You can also start bidding below the price they want if it's overpriced, and if it's been on the market for 10, 20 days. So that is a welcome relief as a buyers to be able to put conditions back, especially conditions of financing if needed and you want to just be secure. So that's a great thing. In a year's time, I think, obviously house prices may decline further. We don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. But I can tell you right now, interest rates are going to go up. So if you need advice on the best move to make, my number is 519-897-1031. You can message me through Facebook as well. And an important thing to remember, if a couple of days ago I posted on my Facebook page the status of the market. The thing to remember is in 2015, the average home was under $400,000. All right. To date, we've seen a 98% increase in price. Now that's huge. So I know, if we followed the same 10, 20-year average and only went up 4 or 5% a year, prices should only be up about 30 to 35% from 2015, but they're up 98%. So that's a lot of froth, a lot of 60% more than they should have. But we can't correct that now. It'll correct a little bit. So even if the sellers are, upset that they didn't list their home from January to March, you're still getting great dollar value for your home. Year over year, the increase, especially if you bought prior to 2015. So yeah, now's a good happy medium for both buyers and sellers. And if you need if you need some advice on how to navigate best in this market, I'm here. My advice is free, and I won't steer you wrong. Unfortunately, some people have gotten some bad advice, and I've gotten some phone calls recently, and I could not believe the advice that some people were given. And it's unfortunate. I'm taking over something from another realtor because he just gave some really bad advice that cost them tens of thousands. I'm going to try to help them recoup that through a different strategy. But yeah, remember, advice is free, and what you don't want to do is listen to people who have never bought and sold a home for the last 20 years on what to do. This market is changing daily. Even if you got advice from something 2 months ago, it's not the same as you would get today. So always keep top of the market, top of the, it's moving so fast, you have to know exactly what's happening and, what the short-term and long-term effects of, a real estate purchase is going to be like. So I'd be happy to help you with that, happy to give you the best advice for your best interest, not mine. And, I'm always available. So bear that in mind, people. I'm happy that you're viewing this episode. I know it's been a month and a half. I've been on vacation a little bit. Went home to Thunder Bay. Saw my niece got married. Yeah, it's been a good summer so far. I hope everyone's doing well. All right, take care until next time. Ciao.